St. Gregory Palamas encourages us to think of a piece of land. He says whatever we sow in that land will grow there. But if we fail to cultivate it, if we fail to care for that land, it will only grow full of thistles and thorns and bear no fruit. And of course St. Gregory says this is the way we must think of the soul. We must care for the soul and recognize that what we plant in the soul will grow there. If we live a life, he says, of church attendance, reading spiritual books, mixing with good company who encourage us on our spiritual path, then we will plant the seeds of the virtues. But if we live a life seeking pleasure of worldly things, we plant the seeds of sin. St. Gregory goes as far to say, all virtues begin with the love of God, which we must encourage in ourselves by remembering all the good things about God as the giver of all good things. But he also says, if we make ourselves a friend of the world, then we make ourselves an enemy of God, because love of God begins in the spirit. Love of the world begins in the flesh, the body. We are involved in a spiritual warfare. There can be no compromise. We will either be conquered or we will conquer the demons in Christ. We will overcome them through his grace. So let us seek the virtues, let us love God and bring forth humility and forgiveness. Not the love of the world that will bring forth pride and pleasure seeking. We cannot compromise because the demons circle us. They roar like a mighty lion. They are treacherous. They want to trick us, to lead us astray, to offer us the pleasures of the physical material world around us. We must resist them. Plant the seeds that are life-giving, the seeds of virtue in our soul. And so let us not be drawn to the things, the pleasures of this world, but let us set our hope on the good things of the world to come.